Welcome to Worms and Warriors, and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. You join us following the Battle of Antietam here. We're rolling straight into episode 18. Of course, these episodes also work as standalone, so you don't need to have watched the previous episodes to enjoy this one. But if you do want to watch them, then I'll link a playlist in a pinned comment, which will be at the top of the comments, of course, in the comment section. Also, there'll be a link at the end of this video to the series. So anyway, we lost in excess of 20,000 men in the previous battle and only received 11,000 recruits. As you can see, we have 0 available, and I have fixed up some of these units. I mean, they're still very, very small. Well, a lot of them are very small, but they are looking a little bit more like it now. We still have some really small units, actually. So Eustace here with 760 guys. Who else? Elder, 777. So really small, but we do have some equipment left over. We've got plenty of money. So what the plan was, we're going to use Robert E. Lee, who I've now assigned to command the 3rd Corps. We're going to use his force to fight this next battle, I think. Or maybe we'll use Worms as veterans. I'm not too sure. I haven't 100% decided. But anyway, whatever we do, we're going to try and conserve our men as much as possible. So we just want to gain the victories coming up without too much in the way of casualties. That's the plan anyway. So maybe we'll use the veteran units. Maybe. Or we could actually, maybe we use Albert Sidney Johnson, get some of his guys up to 2-star experience, hopefully, because he's only got the one guy on 2 stars. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure, but it'll work itself out. But anyway, let's have a quick overview of the corps. So this first one, just under 18,000 men. That's Worms' corps, Major General Worms, with 73 guns. The second corps, 15,000 men with 65 guns, and then the new corps under Lee, 16,600. So this one's expanded a little bit. This one's kind of the most full corps. So maybe actually we won't use this one. We'll keep this one like as a larger force to fight the main part of the Battle of Fredericksburg, which is going to be coming up. But the good news is we've got lots of money, so we can upgrade weapons and things like that as they become available to us. So the idea is to get rid of musket armed troops in this completely, which I mean I think I've done. Don't think we have any guys left with the 1842 Springfield muskets. I'm just going to have a quick run through here and just double check. Yeah, so as far as I can see, there's some guy there. Okay, so Devons. Let's see if we've got anything available. Maybe it's weapons numbers that's the problem. We could even upgrade them to Palmettos, which is slightly better than those. But let's see if we've got anything better. Lawrence rifles. We could, of course, give them Enfields as well, because we do have the money. That would cost $45,000. But well, actually, let's not. We'll leave it. These guys aren't going to fight this time anyway. I think I'm going to use the veterans of Worms' corps, or maybe the more. I'm really torn. I'm not sure what the best course of action is. Yeah, I think we're going to go in with Worms' corps. So let's get on with this instead of blabbering on. So the first battle in this campaign here, the winter campaign of 1862, is the Battle of Corinth, 3rd of October, 1862. Our army is deploying to attack the Yankees north of Corinth. We need to seize this town, a critical junction in northern Mississippi, and disrupt Federal lines of communication. You lead the attack on the Federals' exposed left flank. So, for a victory, we would get 3,400 recruits. That's not many. And $67,500. Okay, that's same sort of thing for Prairie Grove. And then the main battle here, Fredericksburg, only 8,500 recruits again. So, we're going to have to fight conservatively where possible. But Fredericksburg is a defensive battle for the Confederacy, at least it was historically. I'm assuming it will be on this, but we'll see. We need to bump these numbers up, basically. So let's get started. Let's get going with the Battle of Corinth. Yeah, okay. So we are going to use Worms as veterans. There's 15,000 men in the defenses. We can deploy 15 brigades. So obviously, we won't really have 20,000 men. It's going to be pretty close numbers wise. So they're deployed here. Let's see how the battlefield looks. Yankees have deployed their left flank at Memphis Road, leaving a significant gap in their center. Okay. Attack swiftly and crush the Federal flank. So let's have a look. Loomis, they're really bad. 752 men. Who we got in here? Okay, so we're going to take Loomis out of there. Replace him with Minty. Elder. Let's get Grover in there. Okay, so I'm fairly happy with that. 4 lots of guns. Do we need that many? We're going to leave Iverson's treasures. Treasures? I'm not sure. And actually, let's have a look. Let's get Mahoney in here. Or Mahone. Alright, so we're going to roll with 3 sets of artillery, including Hoffman, who is vastly experienced, been around a long time, 20 guns. We've got Bass with Napoleons, and then we've got 24-pound howitzers under Wallace. So this is how we're going to roll. Not really much in the way of deployment to be doing, because we've got to head forward and attack hard to do that when you don't really know what you're going to be facing. Objectives here. I guess their defensive line will probably be here or here. So we're going to come down, and it looks to me like this flank is open. I guess that's what they were probably talking about. So we're going to hit that flank with Mahoney, or Mahone. I hate that name, actually. So Mahone, Minty, and Siegfried are going to hit that flank with everything they've got. We're going to hold this section with the majority of our forces, and a couple of the guys are going to hang out here and threaten their other flank, but not push. Because we can see they've got a decent defensive line there, so that's, you know... We've got 2 Hoffmans, just to make things confusing. All right, let's get started. So yes, our army is shrinking in size. We're not really being able to replace the men we've lost. At least not adequately. But, you know, you've just got to make do with what you've got. Taking fire already. Okay, so maybe this attack on their flank was not such a good idea, since they seem to have a lot of troops there. A lot of artillery, a lot of fire happening here. They are pushing their troops over to the flank in force. Not sure what Siegfried's doing, marching forward like that for no reason whatsoever. They have got managed to get Minty onto the flank. Nice. Wilcox poured a really nice volley into the flank there. We need to push Baldwin out of here. He's a bit of a thorn in our side. suppose. So we want to keep enough troops here to keep him pinned. But not so many that our attack on their left falls. Rear flanked? How are you rear flanked? What's Wilcox doing? I mean, honestly, sometimes this is just an absolute fucking piss take. Charging in there like that. What the hell? Like, what the actual hell? Okay, let's get Oliver pushed back. And yes, I do realise a large part of our force is not in the fight exactly, but that's the way we want it. No, no, no. You just do as you're told, Harris. Get this flank and fire in there. Reinforcement side our rear. Oh shit. Come on, into them. Nice. We've got to keep an eye. There's more cavalry coming. We're continuing to push towards this objective. More casualties than I wanted, of course, as always. A couple of brigades arrived on our flank. Nice from Hoffman. Excellent job there. Push right on in. Let's see if we can break Allen away. Yep, excellent. Allen is gone. Let's keep pressing. Fuller still fighting hard. A lot of guns here. No fight in this game is easy. None. We have secured the objective here. Well, I mean, secured is a strong word. I don't feel very secure in it. But we have taken the objective. We're holding those guys back on the flank. We've lost way more men than I wanted. Way more men. I mean, this is... We're not going to press too hard. We're just securing our hold. See if we can push Hackelman back a little bit. A little closer comfort. Same with these guns. I mean, if we can get them pushed back a little bit, that would be nice. We've pushed Crocker out of this defense, but I mean, we're not going to push. It'd be stupid to push on that. Driven their guns back a little, so at least we should be out of their canister range, which should hopefully mean we're not going to lose too many more guys, but you know, overall this has not gone well. Oh. 58 minutes remaining. The 24-pound howitzers have been very effective. Yeah, so we lost over 2,000 men. This was a waste of time. Might as well not have bothered fighting it. We would have saved the manpower, but, you know. Just going to speed it up. We're not doing any more offensive actions here. We're losing men for no reason. Damn it. What a stupid fight this was. I mean, such a pointless waste. Hundreds of veteran troops. I should have just used the crap troops. Never mind. Well, I mean, it's 6 and 2 3s really. Makes no difference. At least we've got money so we can stick veteran troops into these to reinforce. That was terrible. We lost 2,700 men, so barely any excess troops coming in. Absolute shite. At least nobody died. We've got a couple of new colonels and brigadiers, and we captured a handful of weapons, but again, I don't feel like it was worth it at all. Look at the size of these brigades. Honestly, it's so bad. I'm not sure how to recover from this. With 3,400 men available. We can pull the trigger and get another 3,500 for 30 reputation points. It might be something we need to do. Beef up the units a little bit. So 3,400 was the victory condition for extra recruits. And that's all we got. So I always thought that this politics number indicates that you would then get more than that. Whereas really it must be already showing the total that you're going to get, including your 12.5% extra or whatever the hell it is. So that's disappointing. But I think we're gonna have to put another level into politics for 15% extra recruits, simply because we need the manpower. So let's have a look then. So does that now increase Prairie Grove? Nope, it does not. Oh yeah, it does. 3,500. So oh great. Right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to fix these guys up as best I can. We're going to pump some veteran troops into Worms' Corps. We're going to make sure they've got good weapons. The next battle, Prairie Grove. Let's have a look. Your army is ordered to probe the rich farmlands and milder climate of Arkansas for a suitable winter camp. Let's have a look. What do we got here? What are we facing? What kind of battle are we looking at? It's a defensive battle at least. Okay. 18,000 Union troops with 72 guns. Okay, so it's going to be a tough defensive battle. It's going to be probably a casualty-heavy battle. It's not sustainable. I really don't see how this is going to carry on, but there's nothing for it. I'm going to pull the trigger on this. We're going to get 3,500 more recruits. That takes us down to 34 available points. It means we don't get any morale effect. But it does mean we now have almost 7,000 men available. And I'm going to pump about 5,000 of those into Worms' Corps as veteran replacements, or at least in part. And then I'm going to beef up Lee's Corps slightly. And Lee's Corps are going to fight the next battle. We'll keep Albert City Johnson as is. Maybe, if we can, after the next battle, I may fill out him with another brigade, but probably not. We'll probably just beef up some of these units. But that's what I'm going to do in between these episodes. I'm going to fix up Worms' Corps. We're going to see if we can get this back to some sort of respectable numbers, especially this first division, which is absolutely shattered. 3,000 men in this division, which is really brigade size. Alright, so I'm going to do that, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this little battle, even though I bumbled my way through it as usual. If you did like it, then do please leave a like and let me know what you thought of it with a comment. If you're into this sort of content, if you like Civil War content, war gaming content, strategy content, that sort of thing, then why not leave a subscribe? And while I'm at it, go and check out fellow YouTube gamer Brambra. He has some awesome content going on. He's playing Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts at the moment, a nice French campaign going on. What else has he got happening? He's playing Grand Tactician Civil War, same as what we're playing on this channel as well, but he's got a different campaign on the go with that. Yeah, well worth a look. So go and check him out. I'll link him in the description. And whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a great day today. Hope it's not too hot where you are if you're watching this live. It's the middle of summer here, absolutely roasting. But I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra for now.